Hi, welcome to Sri Academy. Myself Fanindra. I am going to teach here ECET Mathematics partial fraction topic. From this topic, in ECET exam you will get 2 marks. You can gain easily these 2 marks. Okay, how we will see. A small topic but good marks, very easy topic. See, before to start partial fraction topic, I am going to give a definition of function. Function is nothing but a relation between two or more variables. Relation between two or more variables is known as a function. Once again I am saying relation between two or more variables is known as function. For suppose I am giving one example. So many times we return y equal to f of x. See, y equal to x square plus 1. By giving values to the x, you will get y. Indirectly, the relation, whatever the relation between y and x, we are representing with f. That is, we will read y is function of x. Whatever the expression in terms of x is there, that's giving the relation to the y. By giving values to the x, you will get a y value. We can write one more also, x square plus y square plus 2xy equal to 0. Like that, we are going to have a number of functions. That is indirectly, that is going to give a relation. See, I am going to give you 2 word statements. One is about constants. Another one is a variable. These are going to be existed in a function. Constant is nothing but no change in value. No change in value is it to be constant. No change in value is it to be constant. That is 1, 2, 3 up to so on. We can say min number of function numbers. And also will represent with small alphabets A, B, C, D, like that we are going to represent. Constants also represented with small alphabets. Variable is nothing but indirectly no change in value is constant. Change in value is said to be variable. We can give our own values to the variables. We are representing our variables with x, y, z, r, s, t, like that. We can have like this. We are representing the variables always. Here also we are having x and y variables. Here variables are 2 types. One is a independent variable. Another one is a dependent variable. Here another variable is a dependent variable. Independent variable is nothing but we can give our own values to the independent variable. Dependent variable is nothing but the variable which depends upon independent variable, that variable is said to be dependent. In every function, we can identify independent variable and dependent variables. Here, independent means we can give our own values to the independent variables, but dependent means the variables, independent variable means depend. See, in this function, x is independent variable, y is dependent variable. We can give own values to the x, but by giving the values to x, you will get y. That's why y is dependent, x is independent variable. In partial fraction topic, we will see one more function here. Now, we'll learn polynomial function. See, the function in the form of a0 plus a1 x plus a2 x square up a3 x to the power of 3 up to so on an x to the power of n is said to be polynomial function. Here see, poly means many. Poly means many. Many nomial functions are existed. That's why the name of the function is polynomial function. To say one function is polynomial function, it should satisfy two conditions. One is the coefficients of x, that is a0, a1, a2, a3 up to so on, an are real numbers. Real numbers means you can know that is r. And the power, that is n, I am saying is always a positive integer. See, real numbers means that is all indirectly any number from minus infinity to plus infinity. Any number from minus infinity to plus infinity. All numbers are going to be real numbers. That may be any number, minus 2, minus 3, 1, 2, root 23. Root 22 by 7, 1 by root 23, 1 by root 7 or minus root 22, minus 1 by 3, minus 1 by 23. Like that, every number is going to be a real number. Integer means, see, engineering students, they will get ECE, EEE computer students. One topic is there for you people engineering, that is in digital you will get. Each and every number is going to have a integer point and fractional point. The base is going to be said, that is number system lo base ane concept vastadi. Number system ane concept lo base. Ee base kante munduna number ni integer ani, tarvatuna number ni fractional number ani, fractional part ani antaru. Compulsory whatever the function, for suppose 1, 2, 3.4, 5, 6 like this. This is going to be integer. Base point kante munduna number ni integer antaru. Integer okate undala number lo, fractional part ante 1 by 2. 1 by 2 is nothing but what? 0.5. Like that numbers we won't get as powers. Always the power is going to be positive integer. We will see examples for this polynomial functions. Yeah, see in these examples. First one, in first example, we will check these two conditions. Okay, that is the coefficients of these x cube functions, x variables, that is 1, minus 3, plus 1, minus 1. These are all real numbers. Means first condition is satisfied. If we take power, that is 3, 2, 1, 0. These are all integers. That's why two conditions satisfied. That's why this is polynomial function. If you come to second example, that is the coefficients 4, minus 5, plus 1 by 2, minus root 22, plus 1. Any number is going to be real number. That is why first condition is satisfied. If you take powers 4, 3, 2, 1, 0, or numbers are going to be integers. That's why second condition also satisfied. This is a polynomial function. If you take in third example, that is the coefficients 2, minus 3, plus 1. Okay, first condition is satisfied. If you come to second condition, that power 3 minus 1. Minus 1 is nothing but not an integer. That's why it is not said to be polynomial function. What is going to be, we'll learn later. That is, in fourth example, see, the coefficient is going to be root 22 by 7. Okay, first condition satisfied. The power is going to be plus 5, that is a positive integer. But it is satisfied to condition, but is not polynomial function. What is this? Mononomial function. Mononomial function. Mononomial function, mono is nothing but single. It's satisfying these two conditions, but only one function is there. That's why mononomial function. So, except one, indirectly more than two or more we are going to have in polynomial function. Here every polynomial function is going to have degree. Every polynomial function is going to have degree. For this function, degree is going to be n, but must and shouldly whatever the coefficient of highest power is going to be not equal to 0. Here x to the power of n is highest term, that coefficient should not equal to 0. If it is 0, it is not said to be a degree of polynomial function. Highest power is going to be a degree of this polynomial function. For in this example, highest degree is 3, that's why polynomial degree is 3. For this 4, it is not polynomial function. We can say for this the degree is going to be 5. Each and every polynomial is going to have degree. Based upon this polynomial function, we have to learn one more function. We will see that function. Okay. Yeah. Coming to the rational function. polynomial function just will see. Now rational function. The function f of x by g of x, numerator having one function, denominator. If ratio form, if the function is like f of x by g of x, then it is said to be rational function. If always the denominator not equal to 0, we are representing. If the function here f of x, g of x, both are polynomial functions, then this function, this type is going to be say rational function. The rational functions are two types. One is a proper rational function, or we will say fraction. Another one is a improper rational function. Improper rational fraction or function, you can say in any manner. The rational functions are two types, proper rational function, another one is improper rational function. Proper rational function is nothing but if numerator degree is less than denominator, that's g of x degree, then it is said to be proper rational function. If numerator degree, that is f of x degree, is greater than g of x degree, that is denominator degree, not only for greater, if it is equal to also, then it is said to be improper rational function. Proper is nothing but numerator degree is less than denominator degree. The numerator function degree edaithe undo denominator kante takku undala. Otherwise that is both, if greater or equal. If numerator degree is greater than or equal to denominator degree, then it is improper rational function. Just now I said f of x, g of x, both are going to be polynomial function. Polynomial function is nothing but each and every polynomial function is going to have degree. Based upon that degree, these rational functions are divided two types. One is proper, another one is improper. In this example, we will identify rational and proper rational function and improper rational function. See, here now numerator degree is what in first example, numerator degree is 3, denominator degree is 4. Now 3 less than 4, 5, that is indirectly this is proper rational function. Here degree 1, here degree 2, 1 less than 2 satisfied, this is proper rational function. Degree is 1, x into x, highest power is going to be x square, highest power term is going to be x square, x, and after multiplying this you will get the degree is going to be 2 in denominator, that's why it is also proper rational function. Coming to this, numerator degree is 2, denominator degree is 2, both are going to be equal, that's why this is improper rational function. Here numerator degree is 5, denominator degree is 3, 5 greater than 3, that's why it is also improper function. Here numerator degree is 3, denominator degree is 2, that's why it is improper. Why the concept here proper and improper, and also in partial fraction topic means actually partial fraction topic starts here. Partial fractions are nothing but indirectly, you will give the question rational function, that's expressing one rational function into summation of 2 or more proper fractions is known as splitting into partial fractions. Expressing one rational function into summation of 2 or more proper fractions is known as splitting into partial fraction. Ante rational function istadu, rational function ni 2 or more rational function ga cheppe procedure ne partial fraction ga antanam. Aithe ikkada proper improper anna concept enduku ochindante, eppudaithe rational ichchinado appudu manam check cheyale given rational function is proper or not. If it is proper, no problem, it's going to have partial fractions. Improper ki partial fractions aneti exist how, but we will say partial fractions for improper rational function. How means we will convert improper rational function into proper rational function first. First we will convert improper into proper. Already we are saying proper is going to have partial fractions. Improper ni proper ki convert చేస్తున్నాం కాబట్టి indirectly improper కూడా partial fractions exist అవుతాయి.